Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Jerremy Newsome with a really cool and exciting video. The reason this is an exciting video, in my opinion, is because it's very, well, real life, and it's based on something that many people struggle with, and that's what a covered call looks like when it begins to lose. And so I want to show you just in general what that looks like on a position that I'm very happy to lose on, most likely lose on, but still win. So I just want to show you how this works. All right, where we're at now is we are on one of my SEP IRAs. So I have a SEP IRA, which is like a special employment plan or something. I forget what SEP stands for, but anyway, this entire IRA is invested into Alibaba. We've been very bullish on Alibaba for a long time here at RLT, and I mean, if you look at this hammer, how could you not be, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is phenomenal. How could you not play this? Like, at what part do any of my classes would you not take this trade? So anyway, yeah, Alibaba absolutely crushing it on a lot of positions, and it's up big pre-markets at 270. So why is that important? Well, I have 100 shares of BABA. I bought it at 2,300, so 23200, and right now it's at 2701. So you'll notice that my gain is almost $4,000 in the trade, 16%, and that really took about what, a month maybe? So I've actually already done one successful covered call on this particular trade. This is the second one that I've done. You'll notice this is a January 29 255 covered call. So what you'll see is it's actually a negative number, right? This is a negative gain. And when you sell calls, if the stock goes up, your call will be negative. It'll be red, but your overall shares will be profitable. Remember, you still get the cash from when you actually sold the covered call. So the cash that I'll be receiving on this trade was, I believe I sold it for $3 and something like that. So cost $3.98. So yeah, I almost made $400 when I sold it. Right now, it's trading at about $500. When it opens at market, since options don't trade post-market, it'll be a little bit more red. So that can scare some people, but you have to remember, you get the gain from here. So this gain will offset this loss plus the cost that you actually received when you sold the call. So keep in mind, if BABA closes above 255 between now and January 29th, which I think it will, but if it does, then I'll sell my shares at 255. I bought them down here at 232. So if I sell them at 255, I'll be getting about a 16% return on the entire IRA and the entire investment. And then I'll be looking and just going to find another stock to buy low and sell high. And that'll be what I put my SEP IRA into. So it'll be really quite easy. And the stock I'll probably be doing it on is One Life Healthcare, ONEM, although it's already moved a lot recently. Which is too bad. So it's already moved tons, but it's either this one or maybe AMWL. I'll keep an eye on it, but it'll be one of those two most likely. So anyway, back to Alibaba. I expect Alibaba to close above 255. If it does close above 255, I'll be selling all of my shares at 255, right? If it closes above. So my max gain on this will be 255. So this gain will be capped. This loss will be showing negative, but my profit will still be intact. If BABA closes above 255, I will sell my shares at 255. The cash will go fully into my account, and then I will be able to take another trade and rock and roll from there. And that'll pretty much be it. So just kind of letting you know how this works. This is what it looks like when a covered call is negative, but a covered call, again, is a really fun, great, easy, simple strategy. It's when you sell calls, if the stock is above your sell price at expiration, you will get called away, and then all of your account goes back to cash, or you know, your positions go back to cash, however much you're in or whatever you're doing, and then poof, you're able to take that cash and then go reinvest it into another trade. So I'll have about $30,000 almost when all of this transaction is complete. I'll be able to go and take that trade, take that investment, and then go put it into another stock, and then again turn right around and start doing covered calls. I realize that most people think that covered calls are a negative trade because you are not making as much money as you could have, which is true, right? I'm not making as much money. If I did not have a call at all, I could be selling my shares at 270. But again, you're still making a very good profit, and of course, we also have call options. A lot of traders are in call options here on Alibaba. So tons and tons of us have positions on Alibaba call options. We're very, very profitable on those. So I did buy call options. I will be selling those call options at open for a profit. This is a huge win, massive, massive win. One of the biggest wins actually of my life, not just on this is not a big win at all. This is a very, very tiny win, but it was my IRA. I probably should have played it with options, but I did play it with shares. But anyway, we played a lot of options because it was such a no-brainer, absolutely obvious, really, really easy, super simple trade. So buy low, sell high, Alibaba, one of the largest companies in the world, and it was down 33%, pulling into the weekly 100 simple moving average. A really, really good pullback. Anyway, great trade, good job, so fun. That is an example of a covered call expiring, most likely in the money, and I will be updating you all in 2 weeks, and I'll let you know what it looks like at that time. All right, team, what I'm about to show you is one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen, in a way. Now, what you just witnessed was my visual representation of what a covered call looks like when it doesn't work. But what you're about to see now, don't forget this, like just imagine this doesn't exist, is I bought some shares of Alibaba, right? Same exact position. 255 was the covered call. And notice the trade price was $4. So I made $400 in cash from that covered call sale. You'll notice the P&L open $396.33, so almost $400. I'm rounding up, but the P&L for the day was $635. Let me show you why. So what happened is Baba at one point in the day was all the way up at 258, and it closed at 253.83. So when I made that actual video, it was over here somewhere. I believe it was up here on the 20th. I'd have to check the video date, but it was somewhere over here when it was definitely negative, but I was very excited about it. So yeah, it was definitely over here on the 20th. And the covered call was negative, very negative at that time. But what you'll notice again is that this covered call has expired worthless. It is gone. The premium has evaporated from this account. Again, don't mind these 3 shares of Tesla. I'm just starting to leg into some shares of Tesla. I am losing on it like what was it, 199 bucks, but I'm buying the dip. I'm getting in small in Tesla. But long story short, this covered call actually worked extremely well. So this is, I think, the 4th or 5th covered call that I've done in this account that was profitable. And you'll see, even though I lost $710 on the day on the shares, I'm still have a great, gorgeous P&L open. I have decreased my dollar cost average on Baba. So now what I'll do is I'll pop back over to the charts. I'll kind of give you my expectation. I do think if we gapped up on earnings, it'd be a very, very strong gap because all the people that are shorting right here would be trapped, right? And now if we gap down into 230, which is very possible, I think it'd be a very strong buyable opportunity. Why? Well, everyone who made money from here that wrote it up made money, so they're going to do it again. That's, again, just my thoughts. So what I'm looking to do is if Baba gaps down to 230, I'll probably take some of the cash. Not that I have much left. I'll probably maybe either sell some shares of Tesla or just wait and just be patient and not really stress about it. And I'll buy some positions, or I will get into a covered call. My plan realistically is to get into a covered call for next week. So I'll show you right now what it looks like. This is February 5th. I can go all the way to February 19th. So if I go to February 19th and I go back to the charts, I'm looking to go up to about 290 is what I would really like. I think that would be a good spot to get called away. That'd be a good spot to sell some shares. So 290 is about $2 worth of premium for February, 21 days to expiration. February 2nd, 290 is about $1.39. Obviously, it's going to be less for February 5th. And February 5th, 290 is, 70 cents. So I want to get an amount of money that makes sense to do this. Not only makes sense, but also makes dollars, because I think eventually that's where Alibaba is going to go. Now, I do believe that Alibaba is going to have earnings coming up here very soon. Let Let me go check and find out, when does Alibaba have earnings? Earnings and Alibaba. Bam. All right, February 2nd. So we're coming up on that bad boy, meaning that is next week. So what we're going to do is I'm going to wait until Monday. I'm going to sell most likely a 290 covered call on Baba, because I would love to sell it all the way up here. That'd be a huge win on the shares. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do regular February. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a limit order out there right now for 290. So here's the 290 covered call for 208. That's right about 1% worth of premium. And I'm going to do sell single, and I'm going to decrease this to 1 because I only have 100 shares or 1 contract worth in my SEP IRA. And I'm going to do a $2, let's see, $2.05, and I'll do good till cancel. And that should fill sometime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Oh, it canceled it. You know why it canceled it? So the reason it canceled it is because I still have this open order. I need to submit this trade on Saturday. It's actually Friday night at 10:55 p.m. Who do you know on Friday night that's looking at stocks and reviewing their portfolio, making videos? So anyway, long story short, I'm very excited about this. Super, super excited. I think this is a great opportunity for me to slowly grow this IRA. And what I'm going to do is just kind of keep you all updated on this position and make a giant, nice, long video on what this looks like. So hopefully this is helpful. You guys rock. Have a great rest of your night, week, day, weekend, year, quarter, wherever you are in the world. The sun is always shining. I love you so much. Bye.